Hey, guess what? Might and Magic 6, Antroid, here we go. I am going today go to Sorpigal New, maybe? I thought of what dungeons and areas I should do next, or maybe go on with the quests, the console quests. And I think I'm going to do this. I am not really 100% sure because I do not remember, but
need a ride?
I don't need free haven. But I think a dungeon in New Sorpigal that we haven't touched yet has something to do with that Albert Newton guy. And that dungeon is full of fire elementals and why did I walk up to this ship? Fire elementals and warlocks. Maybe somebody else, but I don't remember there being anything else.
Welcome aboard!
Alright.
Raise the flag and hoist the sail!
Oh hey, haven't seen you guys in a while. Fly? Who can fly? We can fly. So that dungeon is out in the ocean on an island. I don't actually remember if we kind of visited some of this, apparently. Yeah, this piece of shit island we did visit. I'm not going to bother with it right now. I'm just going to remember what large buffs I have and have to cast. I guess these, and then maybe these. And the island with the dungeon should be around here. Right, maybe this is it. I don't remember if I ever triggered a trap around here somewhere. Let's find out. I think it's triggered by using this thingy here. Suddenly there's tons of guys that shoot at me, but I think I am leveled enough for them right now. I can take them on. And also fly to dodge every single projectile. Because this is an action game if I ever saw one. Actually, I am in the mood for some fireballs. Let's see. Oh. I think since I made the last video of Might and Magic 6, I actually managed to beat the entirety of Might and Magic 9, and I am kind of currently more used to spells that I used in that game. It's a little bit different in that regard, but I think sparks are eternal, because once I discovered that they actually exist in that game and are not very expensive mana-wise, I started using them and suddenly everything became easy. There's also Turn Undead, which I am now extremely curious to find out if it works the same way it does in that game, in this game, which is at high enough levels of magic skill mastery. The Turn Undead harms every undead monster on screen. That is amazingly useful, especially because in that particular game, Might and Magic 9, there is a heavy reliance on undead near the end. And all these leeches and skellies and ghosties, and you just kinda have one priest cast this thing and suddenly everyone is running away and getting damaged in the process. That was just priceless. And so now I don't think... well, I may have actually... yeah, Raise Dead. I may have something about Turn Undead on my... Priesty. Wow, I have Dragon Breath, I completely forgot about that. Apparently I don't. I don't even know which magic school that is from. But I'm certainly going to find out next time I am in a town with magic guilds, which I probably could have done while I was still in Iron Fist. But I only thought of that now. So too bad. And all my buffs are going to run out before I even enter the dungeon. But I have just got to do this. I didn't see if I got anything useful from the pot. I'm hoping for some food. But I've got 30 now, and that seems like a suspiciously round number, so I may have just had 30 from a tavern, and the pot was just empty and a trap. Let's see if there's anything in this poison spray. Hooray!
Can't learn that.
We don't need this, but maybe personality 4. I have a sneaking suspicion that this guy has all the rings and they are all better. I'm not even going to check. Let's enter house.
Hello.
Black and white. Ooh. Okay. I guess. The world is black and white is what he was trying to say. Yes! A mediocre chest full of 4 items of trash. Free Haven's temple. Town fountains. Nothing interesting whatsoever. And the music started looping. What? I thought it was glitchy and didn't work. Wow, the music is actually looping. I am excited. And sorry if I sound kinda dumb, because I haven't done this in a while. Well, barring the Alone in the Dark video, short one. Oh, this looks nothing like this. This looks kind of funny actually, and I think that cage doesn't have like the other sides of the polygons. Ah, doesn't matter. Yeah, and this doesn't. You know, there's a box model and the polygons are one-sided, but the textures are transparent, so we should be able to see the back sides of the back sides. But Firewall, Gharik, and okay, Wizard Eye. Yes, we have Wizard Eye. It's probably a component of some other, well, some other giant buff spell that we use. Probably, I don't know, Day of Protection or something. Because that is the one that I have no idea what it does. Protects. Okay, let's quickly switch off from the fireballs, because they might be a little useless in this dungeon.
Okay.
Wow, 4 points. I am just going to run around and rally these guys into a more convenient position for me to shoot at them with my arrows, and I think I'm getting murdered already, which is not a good sign, because you know, well, something broke. Did something break? Something really broke, but I can't fix it for some reason. Yeah, I think they burned my ring, the bastards. What was I saying? Yes, the dungeons. I have developed the feel for what dungeon is, what difficulty or level. Whoa, that is, yeah, that is the sky. The second you enter this dungeon, apparently the skies turn into some, well, we all know this is this texture of a rock and some veins of some ore or something or other, but it kinda works as clouds and like orange sunset sky looking through them. I just wish we couldn't have the sky and the rock wall texture, the same texture on the screen at once. That is kind of sloppy. So back before I got sidetracked again, I do have a feeling of where I can go at certain power level, but I don't judge them by numbers, of course. I judge them by what dungeons I have beat already. But apparently there is a teleport or something. Let's see. Ah, we have to, yeah, this is not Doom, we have to use it. Alright, I thought so. So, apparently I haven't beat this game, I haven't played this far in this game a while. I don't know, I always kind of stopped, I guess, at some point before continuing. And now after beating the werewolf dungeon, which gave me some trouble, if you can remember, I was at a loss for a long time. What? Suddenly, like, all the easy dungeons we have beat. Whoa, tons of enemies. Oops. But they don't see me, apparently. Ah, good going. Explosives, and they all now see me. What was I saying again? Yes, the dungeons. Up until the werewolf dungeon, I was still under the impression that I was only like choosing the easy dungeons to try and beat. How does this work? Oh, huh. Thank you, map, for revealing this secret passage. But then I just kinda was met with the realization that I don't remember any easy dungeons left, only the hard ones. Suddenly I am like this overleveled maniac that can beat all this stuff.
Oops.
And I thought about going to this one because I think this is not as bad as some of the stuff that I have left. I have left epic stuff like Dark Moor or Dragon Sand dungeons, or I don't know, Creek Spear dungeons, and what else? The Hermit's Trial? There's like a Supreme Temple of Ba and some other Temple of Ba, but that's for later. I don't think I can even enter those now. Maybe I can, I don't know. Let's not waste any more time in here and just jump here and see if we can do something about this bridge. Because this is kind of annoying. I am dying and I don't remember what to do. Hey, let's reload. Maybe if I kill enough people. Or maybe if I just... no. You know, according to the map there is something... somewhere there. Maybe there is a secret door in a wall. Somewhere around here, this side. Maybe it's in the at the bottom. I wonder if water walk will save me from lava. Maybe not. I know Might Magic 8 vampires could do levitation. That was useful for walking on lava in like one dungeon in the game. Okay, apologize for abusing the save states, but it's purely in the interest of saving time. Ah yes, I am actually taking damage. Felt like I wasn't taking damage there for a while and that was confusing. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? This is kind of embarrassing right now. I'll come back to you later. Well, I never thought it will come to this in this game, but I will come back to you when I figure out what to do in this goddamn dungeon. I done it. Oop, remove the FPS counter. There was a hidden lever in this room. That was surprisingly fast because I figured that yeah, I figured it would be there. Ignoring all the fire elementals because they are annoying and I would rather fight the warlocks. Now the warlocks are very fun because they can give you insanity, and as you may remember from some... oh, fire beast, fire spirit. From some previous video, now I have this guy currently insane, and insanity I think it only... well, it does lower and raise certain attributes, and I am not like very knowledgeable on this. I can check, but I'm lazy, and I only know that it's purely beneficial for warriors, knights and such. And I remember one of my playthroughs when I was playing... wait a second. Okay, everything's fine. And I was playing a band of 4 knights. This dungeon was really easy. They immediately made all my knights insane, which sent them into like berserker rage, and they just beat the crap out of all of these guys. Do you have cure for that kind of thing? Actually, you don't. Wow. Okay, I guess I'll have to deal with it for now. It is pretty much in... oh, also fix your goddamn ring.
Fixed.
Thank you. I'll have to deal with that for now. Okay, you don't just kind of walk by and expect me to not kill you. This is how things work around here with me. Actually, this might be actually kind of difficult now that I look at how things are going. Okay, I probably shouldn't stand like that exposed in a room full of magicians.
We can't rest here. Let's get moving. We can't rest here.
What do you mean you can't rest here? It's perfectly safe. No one is going to get inside this corridor. Maybe there's one guy can see on the minimap, somebody is merrily jogging this way. Well, it's only beneficial for me. I will separate you and counter you one by one. Staff. Is it? Whoa! It's a cool looking staff, but who was the identified guy? This guy? Yes. Power staff. Okay, nothing to sell here. Ah, right. This thing. What can I say? Music doesn't loop now. I'm going to kill these guys, clear some of the area so I can sleep in here. I really want to sleep inside this hellish volcano now. Oh, for goodness sake, this guy is almost dead. Okay, let's run.
We can't rest here.
What do you mean?
We can't rest
I wonder if the
here.
fireballs count as enemies.
We can't rest here. We can't.
Oh, we can rest here, guys. We can. Alright, this is what insanity does. Okay. I wonder if I could have prepared better for this dungeon. You'd think that the cure insanity would be in mine, but apparently I just haven't bothered to buy it. Oh well then, oh well then.
We can't rest here.
Oh, maybe I can just kinda sit in one place and...
We can't rest
Wow,
here.
I'm in the red.
We can't rest here.
How did I rest here previously? Maybe I can just kinda sit in the clear and use the regenerating artifacts that I've collected so far. But they would probably just go crazy and die before that happens, because they do that if you sit in one place for too long, and I will run out of food. So yeah, not happening. This is going to be a disaster, I can tell already, and I can also tell already that I am not finishing this dungeon in a single video. Okay, I'm just going to stand here and shoot you guys. Cover is for pussies. I am Serious Sam. Or Space Marine. Come on, Fire Elemental. You look really strange and not like the Fire Elementals that I know and love from the Heroes series. So I'm going to cut you open and see how you work from the inside. Okay, time to retreat. Tactfully and tactically. Other personality. Well, now that I have applied Day of the Gods, I cannot check what stats actually lower. Whoops. Indeed. Come on, Marco, feed us your HP. So that this guy, this clay guy, look at his face. Can't, wow, they all died all of a sudden. Can keep, I don't know, relatively healthy, stay relatively healthy. And I'm unnerved as my FPS suddenly goes like way higher than normal, because usually it's that high when I'm not recording. Come on guy, wake up. I should probably cast Wizard Eye first and then Day of the Gods. Or I can cast Wizard Eye with this guy. Right, you know what? My guys are perfectly capable of taking care of business in melee, so I'll use the situation to my advantage. Have everyone except for Guerno go insane, or maybe Guerno too, and then just murder everyone with clubs and knives, as I've been doing for some time with some other monsters. Also, don't forget to pick up the corpses. Oh, yes, that's right. So this guy looks like a super villain or something, or like a Saturday morning cartoon villain, and it's just really funny to watch like hordes of them around. This is a amazing chest head, right? This is good boot.
Uh-huh. Ah.
Nah,
Uh-huh.
nah.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Uh-huh.
This thing, wizard cap. Well, silly, even ridiculous. Now let's see. Everybody who should probably have better gloves by now. Nah, not worth it. Just going to do this. Wow, that is a difference. A world of difference. Now, not to mix up my quick save and quick load buttons. Open the door, get on the floor. Whoa, suddenly tons of people. They probably heard me. And hey, and they are in ambush, like, this is adorable. Come on guys, I can see on my minimap. Just go here one by one, all civil like. I will not harm you after I kill you, promise. I also have to wonder which of these guys are the strongest and which are, wow. Magicians are apparently not very strong, even though they have a long hit point, go, whatever, meter. Sorcerers are even worse. They are green in all sense of the word. All meanings of the word. No, these words are way too similar for their own good. Also, I am drawing a conclusion that the blue guys are stronger than the red guys in this case, probably because the red guys aren't giving me that much trouble at all. Let's see, are there blue guys? Warlock, I have no idea. Let's... Wow. You know, this is deceptive. Good thing I beat up that guy, the fat guy from Star Trek, and got that horn, because these guys have equally long, and stop itching your, scratching your beard. These guys have equally long hit point bars, and they're like... Whoa, I'm almost dead. There is a 2-time difference between their hit points in actuality, so that is sneaky. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to just murder them easily. Easily. No chest? Well, I feel cheated out of an amazing chest.
We can't rest here.
Everybody loves amazing chest. Am I right? Am I right? I'm so going to run out of food. I am so going to run out of food. Oh my god, guys. Seriously? I don't remember the layout of this dungeon whatsoever. I only remember 2 rooms that were particularly troublesome. And this is not one of them. Oh my god, I don't remember this at all, but it seems that this dungeon indeed is much too... How do I open this? I know there's something here. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm starting to remember this area, but it also fills me with distress, because it clearly means that I will... What the thing? I will indeed not be able to finish this in time. Although, to be fair, Might Magic videos don't take up that much space, because the resolution is... Was that guy female? I'm aware of the absurdity of the question, but... Ah, no. Or maybe I'll leave it for you guys to judge whether or not the fire spirits in this game are female.
Oops.
They are. I suddenly feel a bit worse beating them up, but then again, who cares?
Oops. Oops.
They don't leave money for me, so how can I have any sort of sympathy towards them? They're also incredibly dumb. And as we all know, if there is anybody who deserves to be killed mercilessly, it's dumb people. You got one! Yeah. I always had to wonder in these fantasy settings. Obviously they are very rarely well thought out, but just how does it feel? How come the society and the people and the like morals and stuff is remarkably like real? I don't know, like people are realistic. They aren't all insane and stuff. But how can that have happened in a world where there's this just off the shore of your hometown, your little peaceful village? There's a volcano. There's floating flaming spirits that kill you on sight. I'll try to, anyways. And like in all these fantasy games, how lots of monsters like out the door, and you cannot take a walk between two cities, and cities being a generous word because usually they are like 2 houses each. You can't take a walk between two cities without being assaulted by all sorts of fantasy creatures. How come there's still a stable society in such a world? That is a riddle for another time. Also a riddle is, where the hell do I go? Well, there is a lot of options for me to check out, because this is apparently a very non-linear area. Well, to be fair, I shouldn't be surprised, because this is kind of how the dungeons in this game are made, in any case. How do I open these? I was sure that this was going to lower this bridge, but apparently not. Apparently I have to go all the way around now and maybe pull the one lever that I didn't pull when I was there, because I didn't think I needed the bridge. And come on, or maybe I can just kind of... No, it's closed. It's just... This is mean. This barrier should be here, so I could see it from a distance. I sound whiny. Alright, something opened up there. I saw it. I'm going back up and I'm checking it out. Oh. Alright. Press all the levers. What the freaking... Okay. I wonder if I did the right thing. I wonder if I did the right thing. I'm just going to teleport before I die. Where do I come back? Nowhere near useful. Okay. Up! What? I almost fell somewhere. Alright then, let's just kinda do this thing. Then... No! Ah man, the collisions in this game are not suited for complex platforming tricks. Yes! Wall skid, the infamous trick that I learned a long time ago, and suddenly everything else is open. Let's go around to get some music, get some tunes, go around and maybe check out what's open there. Sounds like a splendid idea. Okay, in what way is this useful? We'll see, we'll just have to keep guessing, I suppose. I don't know what that did, but it couldn't have done anything too bad, I guess. Let's see. Apparently our end goal is to get this thing open now. Okay, and this is all closed. Wow. Ah, I was scared that I would fall into lava here. Let's see. This do any good? No. Probably opens that thing. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, alright, now I can proceed, maybe, if that didn't close anything else vital. And I also really want to check out this room. Come on, man. Come on. Oh. I thought it was something cool, like the things in the dwarf dungeons where there's like treasure in the wall. I want, maybe. Let's just take a wild guess here. I checked it in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. But what if? No. It's just silly. That doesn't go anywhere near that place. La 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 la. This lava is surprisingly harmless. I'm fairly certain I could have cleared this thing by some ingenious trickery. Also, I noticed that this guy's mana actually is slowly filling up while I was mumbling there in that puzzle room. What the? That's too much at once. I think someone... Oh, maybe he was just insane again. Is this guy like immune to mind spells or something? Is there even such a resistance in this game? Mind resistance? Apparently, maybe not. There's too many people there. I am leaving. Maybe I can coax them into coming out slowly if I do this. Yeah, always helps. Come on guys, come on, don't be shy. We are all going to die eventually. I mean, why wait? We could, I don't know, drown or die some other horrible death or have a result of a failed magic experiment. The way I do this, it's like a favor to you guys. Quick and painless. Why am I talking to them? They cannot hear me, they're not real people. At least I don't think so. Okay. Heal. That was not very helpful. But... well, I am just kinda saying what's happening on the screen. I'm a master Let's Player. Also, have I swore in this video yet? I don't remember. But I sorta have like a new resolution for myself, a little bit of a thing where I want to limit my swearing and cursing. And hopefully... why at last, Bruno is insane. And he made it apparent. It is... okay, clink. Yeah, I kinda want to be a bit more family friendly, if you wanna put it like this. Oh wow, suddenly everyone is dead. No, let's sleep in here. Looks like the safest place.
Can't rest here.
You can't? Are these guys finally seeing? No. I was about to wonder if they can actually see that sleeping in this condition would be dangerous, but no. Also, we don't need buffs. Who needs freaking buffs? I can take them. I can take you all. I only need to know where you are. And that is cheap. Stop doing that, I'm already mad. We're all mad here. But there... what did he say? Ah, damn it, I forgot the line. The Mad Hatter says in the final level of Alice Madness Extension, we're all mad here, but there's no excuse for going to hell and keep it or something like that. Or we might as well go to hell and keep it, I don't know. That was really deep and insightful, and I have completely missed the meaning of it because I am dumb and I'm not a native English speaker, so I don't get a lot of wordplay, even if that was nothing like wordplay. But still, any sort of smart or witty writing in video games or anywhere else escapes me because I don't catch it. Come on, this is getting annoying. Just die, okay, just die. Well, there's a ton of you here. Sheesh. No. Yes. No.
We can't rest here.
I like how they're so reasonable when all of them are completely insane. One of them is dead. Come on, man. Alright, some more. I wonder why this guy doesn't get... ah, Duh! Maybe he doesn't have regeneration magically on some cloak or some belt, I don't know. Maybe that's a possibility that he doesn't have an amazing magical artifact that helps him regain all this mana. This his mana. Okay. The tried and true strategy of killing the weak people first. Alright. What do you mean there's nothing here? There's a lot of stuff here. All these amazing photorealistic crystal. Whoa. This looks pretty. Must be made of Kergar, a bluish, well, that does not rust. This looks really pretty. Too bad I never used spears in this game. I don't even know if they're viable. This seems to be one of those older useless crystal, but it's pretty. I would so pick these for my like fun gemstone collection. I inherited from my father a love for, well, not gemstones of course, but just like fun looking, interesting looking stones to pick from anywhere we come across them. He actually goes to like abandoned quarries with his buddies. Well, he did that when he was young. He took me a couple times. We were going on a camping trip, looking for interesting stones. Letter to Marcus. I don't remember or know who Marcus is. Forge, blah blah blah. The forge just serves to remind me of the awesome town that could have happened in Heroes 3 expansion. If not for the stupidity of the dumb freaking idiot fans who were opposed to that awesome idea. What was I saying? I was saying about spears. This seems to be one of the older RPGs where not every approach is equally viable, in the sense like in Dark Souls, which I will not be tired of bringing up every possible moment. I mean, if I haven't played it in a week by now, I still love the game. As far as I understand, in that game, like most builds, most types of weapon are possible to do, even if it's really hard sometimes. And there's a ton of games like that now. Even Skyrim, where using every weapon is just easy as any other weapon. But in these games, it seems that who the gently caress would use staves or spears or axes. I mean, come on, man, they're useless. Of course, feel free to correct me if you have experience using unusual classes or builds for this game, because I haven't ever used like rangers or archers or druids, because why would I? The other classes are so much more useful. Another secrets, hell yeah. It seems like it could go over there, but it doesn't. Actually, now that I look at the map, it sort of seems like it could go from there, but it's... I will get there on my return. There's a lot of money. I'm glad I don't have any followers right now, because they would just steal all of it for themselves. Because they're jerks. How? Come on, that is bullshit. How did I... Isn't he like super ultra master now? Scrap from Gharik's journal. Yes, he's master. How did he not disarm that? Is a mystery for the ages. Let's try to read this fast. Equipping army, blah blah. Alamo, yes, Alamo, or I wonder if it's Elamos actually, but I will say it was Alamo. Quickly, crystal. Right, we have a crystal apparently here. I wonder if that's one of those things that we'll need later in the game. Spoilers.
Not here.
Come on. Or if it's just some other crystal, because you know there's tons of crystals with magic properties in fantasy games.
Not here. Not here. Not here.
Fudge. How about here? Alright. This guy doesn't look insane, he looks like he just tasted the worst possible thing in his life. Actually, I can relate, because it wasn't very long ago that I've tasted something. I foolishly made something so disgusting that I was completely unable to use a certain ingredient that I had in it, and still cannot actually use it. But I will not tell you what it was, because I am unable to make it sound as disgusting as it really was. And believe me, I tried. You'll just have to guess. It involves slippery stuff, slippery food. It was very slippery, and it was gag. Nah, still can't rest knowing that that room is there and I haven't entered it. Why is this? Ah, right. This is strange, and there suddenly is a change in architecture. I have no idea why that just gave me like experience, or just indicated some quest progress or something. Maybe, I think I had a key. Yes, I did have a key. I assumed it was for the front door, but maybe it's for that door. I'm so smart. In fact, this I am approaching, yes. I assume that this thing here is that lava sewer kind of aerial river that I remembered from this dungeon, and it was really goddamn hard first couple times I was beating this game. Let's see if it gives me so much trouble now. I think it was like one of those open areas where you just stick your head out and suddenly thousands upon thousands of monsters see you from all around the place and just run and run toward you. When you think you beat all of them, some like 10 more fire like this. Fire elementals just kind of float gingerly from some tunnel and kill you. And then you wake up and realize it was all a dream. But it wasn't, because you reloaded. Yeah, I think there's a bridge, and I will not be able to force a lot of those guys to cross it and come here where it is easy to dispose of them, so I'll just have to find some other exploit in the geometry of the room. First, some rest.
You can't rest here.
Ah, dang it. I do not want fudge. Also, lower unpegged, guys. I mean, really, lower unpegged on your line deaths. I was going to say that I wasn't looking forward to using that lift every time I wanted to sleep. I can just kind of do this now, because that guy regained some of his mana, which is good. Okay, that is just unfair, that is glitching. Oh, don't whine. I bet I'm going to die. Right. I'm set, I can take this. Whew! You know what, I just almost quick saved and quick loaded to resume the music, but that would have been terrible. I mean, I can probably just escape from this situation using town portal or Lloyd's beacon if I set any beacons, but yeah, that was kind of dumb. Haha, missed me! Freaking freakers. Watch the language, young man. I wonder if I exit the dungeon and come back if their positions reload. Actually, I wonder if I can just kind of do something like this and isolate some of them. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going up here. I wonder if I can sleep on the elevator.
We can't rest here. 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 We
can't rest here. We can't rest here. We can't rest here. We can't rest here. We can't rest here. We can't rest here.
Well, this was no. Frick you! I mean, no. I mean, yes! Okay. I thought it auto-saved before I did that, but apparently it doesn't. Yes, you can. Freaking! Ah. Jesus Christ, this is annoying! Yes, this room is actually kind of annoying. What is this? We can do this! Aha! No, that's a terrible idea. Yes, it was. Maybe I can run in that tunnel. And, I don't know, take on the thousands of fire elementals that are flying around in here. I have not gone far enough. Wow, no. Ah, jeez, you know what? To be continued. To be continued. I'm saving in new and new 2. Sound like Pokemons. And next time I come back, maybe the time after the next time I come back, we will continue trying to beat this dungeon, and I promise you I will be better rested, by which I mean I will have traveled back there and rested for that thing, endeavor. Okay, goodbye. Do I actually? Yes, I am still recording. All right, goodbye, 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 goodbye. I'm waving my cursor. Goodbye.